What's up, drivers? What's up, riders? Today we're on the road again to try to make some money. How much? $100? $200? I don't know. Which apps we'll be using today? I'll give you a hint. Yeah. Only way to know for sure is to keep watching. And if you are new to this channel, go ahead and hit the like and subscribe button. Do it fast because the video is about to start.
Imagine, if you will, sitting down with your morning coffee, turning on your home computer to read the day's newspaper. Well, it's not as far-fetched as it may seem. In fact, both local San Francisco papers are investing a lot of money to try and get a service just like that started. Science editor Steve Newman reports on one person already using the brand new system.
And we're in the car. What's up, riders? What's up, drivers? As you can tell from the beginning, I have a package to send off today, so I'm actually gonna go do that right now before I get started with any apps. I was waiting to see if something was gonna, ping me first, but I was like, you know what, let me go ahead and do this because I'll start running these apps and completely forget to drop this off. So I guess when I do sell something, I'll add my eBay amount into my total. This will be, I sold this on Sunday, so this will be part of my weekly total. It was $9. It's a Jasmine Disney pen. I actually sourced this from a like a thrift shop, it was a Goodwill. Sourced it from a Goodwill last year, put it online, and I didn't think it was gonna sell, but it actually sold. So that's another thing about eBay. They say you want to have at least 100 items on the store. Oops, orders are coming in. At least 100 items on your store at any given time, and just see what happens. I haven't put a lot of attention into it, but every now and again I'll get an eBay hit, and it's always a nice surprise. So every little bit helps because money is money. So let's go ahead and get this video started. All right, got that done. Let's go check the apps and see what kind of money we can make. And yes, we're back in the traditional blue mask. Got it washed, so we're wearing it. Some days you feel like going extra hard, and some days you're like, you know what, I just want to chill. So today I think it's going to be a chill day. Maybe like a montage kind of video. We'll see how that works out. I mean, it might end up being a very detailed video, depending on what I actually get into and what we film. So I'm going to fire up the apps, guys, and we're going to get on the road. Alright guys, so I'm on the road right now. I'm actually gonna head to a gas station just to go ahead and get my tank in order. That's the last thing I want to do is be flooded with a bunch of orders and can't take them because I gotta go somewhere and get some gas. So let's go ahead and get the tank right, and then we can actually really focus on what we're trying to do. I looked at Instagram, jeez. I looked at Instacart, and they have some trash orders right now. I think it was a Costco order. They wanted 46 items for 18 bucks. Costco normally doesn't pay like that. That's like a grocery store order. So we're leaving that one alone. Sorry, my eyes are red. I didn't dip off to do anything questionable. Either an eyelash fell in my eye or a bug flew in my eye, which I find it really hard to believe because I'm wearing glasses and I'm in an enclosed car. So maybe it was an eyelash. Anyway, the reason why I want to take this moment while my gas tank fills up to see if you guys want a targeted video, which is what I mean is I get a lot of people asking me how do I film my videos for my channel, what software do I use when I edit the videos, just this, that, and the third. So I seem to be answering that question over and over again. So instead of just copying and pasting and writing it over again, I think I can maybe just point people to a detailed video. So if that's something you guys think you might be interested in seeing, let me know. I'll take the time to actually make it. Yeah, and if you guys got any other video suggestions that you think I might be skilled at that can actually bring some value and do it, also let me know below, and I'll see what we can come up with.
So, are we not going to talk about the Get Upside app? You know, the one that allows you to save on gas and get discounts at participating restaurants? No, not going to mention it at all. Remember, the one that allows you to get PayPal cash, receive a check in the mail, or redeem your points for gift cards? Not going to say anything about it. Not even the on-screen promo code that'll give you additional bonuses when you sign on and use it. Cool. Just making sure.
All right, going back on my word, Instacart had the delivery orders where you just pick them up. 2 bags or 2 customers. It's for 2 customers, and it was about $18. And the mileage between them all said it was about 8, so it wasn't that bad. Really trying to see what mood I'm in. Do I feel like walking the grocery store today, or do I just want to ride around? A lot of people ask me, like, what do you like better, Instacart or the restaurant apps? Like, it just depends on what I feel. Like, sometimes, like I say, I don't want to be sitting in my car. I want to like get up and be active. And then sometimes I want to be lazy and just drive around. I don't want to be walking the grocery store. So we'll see what mood I'm in.
The eastern parts of Kansas will very probably be.
Thanks so much for tuning back into 88.7 Gig Live, where we spin all the hits. If it's a mood adjuster you need, then you've come to the right place. There's a little throwback to the earlier days of the internet, when YouTube views were easy and the pranks were plentiful. Whoops, that's not Barry Manilow.
We just arrived at the location. Man, that was such a funny era back when the internet was like just first starting, and every video you clicked on, freaking Rick Astley would pop up with that crazy song from the 80s or 90s, whatever it was. But let's go ahead and get this going. Let's see, we are going in for 2 orders. Let's see, Heather and Leslie. So slide to start. Okay, we're moving, guys.
Ah, the ever so easy Instacart delivery only batches. I said it once before, but it's best repeating now. All you do is show up at the designated store listed in the app. From there, you want to track down the ever so crafty but elusively hidden batch holding zone. What's in this zone? I'm glad you asked. This turnkey style zone comes complete with fridge, freezer, and ample counter space to hold the awaiting order. Unfortunately, this does not come furnished with a stove, but we do have a hot bag. From here, you simply match the customer's name to the label on the bag and scan accordingly. Once you have gathered up all your treasures, you are free to roam about the city.
Gonna have a full house in here. Definitely gonna have to make the best use of my thermal bags because they have a lot of cold stuff and some eggs. All right, we got a packed house back there, and my tailgate area is also packed. One customer had more frozen stuff or cold stuff than the other one, so I used most of my thermal bags for those. And my Grubhub bag for the other gentleman or lady, I'm just gonna say customer, can't really decipher their name. They only had 1 bag, so I just put that in my Grubhub bag to keep it cold. So hopefully everything stays great while we make this 98-degree heat drop off. And let's go drop it off. And one customer had some eggs. I went ahead and put those up front with me. Plus I can keep the AC blowing on them as well. All right, so went ahead and got both of the coasters. Both of the customers, why can't I ever talk? Both of the customers notified that I just drove up here, picked up their orders, and about to go drop them off. You know, that there is a double batch, so if I don't get to you first, that's why I'm not just driving around town. It looks like Heather had a question about some chicken and some cheese. I don't know, Heather. That's something you should have maybe talked to your in-store shopper about. I just let her know that I am sorry. I'm just a driver, and I will see you soon. The order's already closed out, so hopefully they'll be okay with it.
With so much drama in the LTC, it's kind of hard being Snoop Dogg Double G.
The destination is on your right. Arrived.
Again, always with the double pickup. For me, for some reason, always have problems. So I scanned all the bags out of the store, and the customer and her son came to meet me to like take the bags in. I'm like, okay, cool. Sometimes when you do those pickups, they'll have you scan it to take it out of the store. And then sometimes they'll have you scan it like when you deliver it. So I've had sometimes where they just, you just put it on the doorstep and you move on. Sometimes they want you to scan each bag out. This time they wanted me to do that. And the customers had already taken everything in the house. So I kind of knocked on the door like, hey, Instacart got this thing where I need to actually scan the bag. Would you mind just, when you guys get finished unloading, just hand me the bags out. They're like, okay, yeah, no problem. So they bring me the bags, and the customer is supposed to have 11, and one was missing. So we counted the bags, you know, they have labels on it, 1 of 1, 2 of 2, blah, 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 and bag 6 was missing. I said, you know, just make sure you have all your items. I checked, I only have the other customer order, and there's nothing going on. I'm contacting Instacart right now just to see what they're gonna say about that, and just make sure we get covered. All right, so while they try to figure that out, I'm gonna go ahead and move to the next customer so they can at least get their food. We're on the move. Thank God this second customer's only 8 minutes away. Instacart person said allow them some time to, like, you know, look at the first order, so I might as well just keep on moving. And to add insult to injury, customer B was a lot closer to the store than customer A. So maybe they do it based on time, like maybe that customer I dropped off to put their order in before this one, but I just think if you're batching them together, logically, let me drop off the one that's closer to the store, then make my way to the one that's further from the store. I just don't get it.
At the lights, turn right onto Westgate Boulevard.
Alright, just arrived at the other customer's location. They said just put it outside the door here. It looks like this is a business. So I got time to scan these bags. I would recommend scanning your bags before even pulling them out of the freaking car now.
Ain't that pretty?
Looks like the Instacart person is writing me back, so I'm gonna pull over here and see what they have to say. So I hate when things go wrong, but then again, it kind of helps out, I guess, with stuff like this as far as content goes. So if you guys run into this situation, you maybe know what to do. Finishing up my chat here with them. Thank you. Have a great day. Emoji. So what I did was, just to reiterate everything, because I know I was kind of spazzing out and trying to get everything done. So I couldn't move on to the second customer until the first customer's order was complete. There's going to be an option in there where it says, anything else I can help you with? No, we are good. So what was I saying? But yeah, so there's an option in there. Let's say when they print the label, it crinkles or it gets warped some kind of way and you can't scan it. There's an option in there that says can't scan label, and it's going to ask you for the code. The code is going to be the customer's name. So at the top there's going to be a code box, and normally I think it's like the last I think it's the first 4 digits of the customer's name, or letters of the customer's name. You're gonna put that in there, and then it's gonna say which bag can't you scan. And of mine, of course, it was 6 of 11. So I put in bag 6. It'll allow me to finish out that first order so I can see the address for the second customer and come over here and deliver it to them. Instacart rep was saying, I don't see a problem, all your bags scanned. So I had to let her know, maybe because they don't use the app, they just kind of, you know, I guess provide, you know, general service. I had to let them know about that manual manipulation or entering in of the bag. And she's like, oh, okay, don't worry about it. Since you got it marked as scanned, since the customer confirms that they got everything, we're gonna go ahead and just make a note and you can move on. So that's what I'm doing. Customer went in, she said, you know, we took everything out of there. I'm checking my Instacart list. It looks like we got everything. So that was just a weird situation. You know, I'm thinking, did I maybe just like bloop, 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 scan them on the shelves and grab some bags and then maybe just forgot one? I don't know. But I was hoping that when I dropped off customer number 2, one of their bags might have, you know, shown customer 1's information or name, but it didn't. So what a way to start my day. It is 2. I was thinking about being out here to 5. Maybe I'll go ahead and go to 7 since all that happened. Orders for Instacart today are spotty, so I think for a minute we're just gonna drive it out, guys. Let's turn on Uber and Grubhub and just drive it out. It's an order like that would make me say, screw it. We're only gonna do restaurants today, that's it. But you know, I'm gonna just see what happens. And the reason why I said that is because as I was closing down the Instacart app, there was another delivery only order. It's only one, not 2. Is, what was it paying? I think it was paying $16. And this is going to be picked up at a Costco, and the customer was 8 miles away from the store, and I was actually maybe, what's this, like, I think it's like right down the street, like 5 minutes away from the Costco. So I'm gonna go ahead and do it, and we're gonna try to have a better day.
You know what puts me in a better mood? 88.7 Gig Alive. Sit back, my friend, as we adjust your mood ring from stress to ultraviolet.
Again, let's see, is my favorite spot along here open? Curses. Curses. All right, just pulled up into Costco, making sure I got everything in order, my card. All right, let's go up in here and see who wants some smoke. Hello. All right, I made it in. Guess they didn't want the smoke today.
Use the right lane to take the exit towards US 290 West and SH 71 West.
Uh-oh. Hopefully we don't have one of these Raymonds again. Let me get to a red light or pull over so this person won't freak out. Mercy. Try not to give up on the delivery only orders from Instacart, but really rattling my cage right now.
No Netflix and chill, that's that. I need your money for my brand. I got an 8.9 out of 10. Call to your Wi-Fi again. Just got rich.
In 1 mile, turn right onto Drive.
Okay, that order is done. I think it was a husband who was walking his dog. He was walking his dog on the street. I guess he saw me coming, and I parked on the curb, and he's like, pull into the driveway. You can pull into the driveway. I don't know, I just always feel weird about driving all the way up into someone else's home. If it's close to the curb, I guess I don't mind, but like those homes where you got like this, I mean, they have like a long little windy twisty. For one, I didn't trust myself getting out of there. I didn't want to back up into something and have to pay my salary and maybe have to donate one of my kidneys on the black market. But I was like, nah, I'm good. It's just 2 boxes and I got my little, you know, deliver that bag. I can just put everything in there. I'll make it work. Like, you can just pull up in the driveway. I was like, I got it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, sir. But I appreciate it. Thank you. Needless to say, the homes out here, they have money. So I don't want to back up over some $60,000 garden gnome. Today is Tuesday, I think. Maybe it was a mistake working today because not a lot of things are hidden. Then again, I'm not really jumping on a lot of things I normally would jump on just to make my day go. So I'm kind of just chilling it out, but hopefully we can break 100 today. It is 3:28. I was hoping to maybe end this up about 5, so I think I might end up going to 7. But right now I'm gonna go over here and just get a little something to gnaw on, and then we'll come back and see what we're gonna do as far as making some money. I have Grubhub on right now. I got hired on with them. I actually want to try to use it more, so we'll see if we get some Grubhub. If not, you guys know we're gonna jump into Uber Eats or something. We're gonna try to make some money.
I got my eyes on you. Everything that I see, I want you.
Stopped off and got me some fries. Didn't even really have time to enjoy them because Instacart had an order that popped up. It was 37 items and the payout, I think it was like $32, and the customer is 3 miles away from the store. So I literally dropped my bag of food to try to get that order, and the store that I need to shop is like 4 miles down this way. So it was very close to me. So I'm heading over there right now to finish this order. We're actually going back to the HEB that I started originally earlier today. Another thing too, guys, I've been thinking about, because a lot of you come in at my videos at different times, which means you know you have new subscribers. And again too, about just answering questions in one video and not having to point you to so many different videos or try to answer comment by comment. I'm thinking I'm gonna make a Instacart compilation video. So all of my Instacart shops, rides, tips, tricks, because this one here in this halo is probably my most popular Instacart video to date, because it was more of a direct Instacart like in-store thing. But throughout my other videos, I've talked about little things that I've done here, you know, adding the digital card, you know, my first double batch, you know, this, that, and the third. So I think I'm just gonna put all of them together in just one big Instacart video. I might throw in some new footage in there, who knows. But if you are a new subscriber and you have questions about Instacart and you think I may be able to answer them for you, and you don't feel like ciphering through all the videos to pull them out, which I completely understand, I think I'm gonna make just one big video and you guys can just get all the information in a one-stop shop. Let me know what you think. I did it again. Came out the house and forgot my headphones. You know, I'm just gonna have to hang them on the door so when I walk out the house, I can see them. I'm about to go shop 37 items with no music. So I'll just have to hum something to myself. Let's try to make this quick. I want to get back out on the road.
Don't worry, here at 88.7 Gig Live, we got you covered. Here's a little ditty bop while you shop.
And you know what? Since this is the same Roadie, I might check the Instacart loading zone to see if I really did leave a bag there. That still bothers me. Looks like this order got a lot of ice cream, so definitely gonna be using the bags on this one. The good thing about this order is most of everything is all on the same aisle. So like I'm picking up 10 things from one aisle. I'm knocking it out pretty quick. Honey Nut Toasted O's. Which brand of cereal is that a replacement for? I'll give you some time to think. If you guess Honey Nut Cheerios, you'd be right. Alright, let's pick up the speed. As you just saw, the last items are all in the frozen sections, aisles 29 and 30. Pretty much just all ice cream and 2 more boxes on the frozen. And we're out of here. I swear these frozen boxes, I just pulled this thing out the freezer and already the box is just like mush, like it just doesn't last. Let's get to the register and get out of here. Just for safekeeping, put the ice cream in there. Let's crank that AC, no time to waste. Let's get this to the customer as fast as we can.
At the lights, turn left onto West William Cannon Drive.
Just for the record, another scorcher of a day.
Arrived.
Guys, we're back on the road to just drop that order off for that customer, and hopefully they come out and get it. Like it's ice cream. I did everything I could to keep it as cool as possible. I put it in the Grubhub bag because it's smaller, which means it should circulate the cold air more closely to the actual items in my bigger catering bag. But I put like the milk and everything else in those bags. So I put it out there. I told them like, hey, I just arrived, 5 minutes to get it up on your porch. Like, be on the lookout, and put it up there as quick as I could, knocked on the door. And even when I drove off, I'm like, burp, burp, you know, just to make sure they hear it. I don't want that all to be in vain. But it's behind me now. We're moving on. I'm gonna pull over to a spot here and check the apps and check the orders. We'll see where we are. That's an interesting little vehicle there. Uber. Interesting. I just want to get this to the customer as fast as possible because I can smell rain in the air, and I don't want to get caught in it if I can help it. We've had enough rainy videos on this channel. Just in time. Like, it is just starting to sprinkle. I think the rain cloud is more down here, so I'm gonna head more north but still staying south and see if we can get out of this rain cloud and keep on moving. It is 6:05, guys, and I want to try to be done by 7. Hopefully we break 100. Like I said, I was just trying to come out today and do a little some light. 200 would be great, but I don't know. Take a look at those clouds. I feel a bad storm is coming. Hopefully I can break 100. I don't want to go home unless I break 100. What time is it right now? It is 6:44. So 7 o'clock is where I said I was going to cut it. But we'll see if the orders are still looking pretty good. This one was $12. Picked up 6 items, and the customer is 6 miles away. So not bad. You know, I love small orders if I can pick them up. But that $37 order, had to get that one. That one was a winner, chicken dinner. I have to say, last Saturday, I think it was the video, that one that came out before this one, Instacart felt like in its glory days, like MJ in his glory days. Like, it was good. Orders match the amount, or the amounts match the orders. Like, it was how it used to be. We could go out and not have to really worry about not getting the right kind of orders because everything was right. Like, everything was perfect. Everything was awesome. I think I even stayed out longer than I normally would that day. I got some point pickup. Speaking of which, if I could grab a few of those today, that would be awesome too. But that's another thing, guys. Like, if you're in one app and it's working, you don't have to just jump and do crazy multi-apping stuff. Multi-apping should only come into play if the app that you are on is dead. Look at the other ones, because if you can make some money and keep your day going and go home earlier, that's what it's all about. Like, really, that's what it's all about.
In 2.7 miles, take the exit onto Lacrosse Avenue. In 450 feet, the destination is on your left. Lane. arrived.
See, this right here is when you know it's time to switch focus. 41 items for $8. Like, how does this even get through the system? That's what I want to know. Like, there's no tip on. Like, I have no words for that. Like I said, maybe that's one of those orders where it's you'll get a cash tip, but 41 items, that's a lot of work to do on a maybe. That's a lot of work to do on a maybe. Now see, that's a little bit more reasonable. 7 for about 13 and $5 tip. And look how close they are to the store. Like literally right around the block. That's what's up. I'm pretty far from them, so I can't get that order myself, but that'll be a good order for somebody to get. I'm actually in the parking lot of an H-E-B right now waiting for something to come through. It is 7:08. I think I might hit the restaurant apps at this point, because I think anything that was going to come through the grocery apps already happened during the day. So we are switching focus.
Activating Grubhub driver app.
All right, peeps, the cowbell came a-calling, and we have our first order here. This is in Grubhub. It estimated out at $11. Let's go round it up. Don't believe it. You're actually going to do a Grubhub order? Get the mess out of here. Believe it, because it's happening. Might have a new cast member, guys. Grubhub the Grouch over here.
In 1 mile, turn right onto West Wyndham Cannon Drive.
Go on, sound it out.
Masks are a must. Employees only. Do not enter. Looks like we got to call that number. Right as I was calling the number, that dude came out and asked me who am I here for, so didn't have to worry about it.
Here you go.
Perfect. Thank you much.
You have a good day.
You too. I think he was the same guy that snuck around the building on me last time. Maybe, maybe not. Now that's interesting. So it looks like I didn't delete my last Grubhub thread, and it just continued on because that's, whoa, earthquake. That's somebody else's order from the 16th. So yeah, it generates new codes for you. It keeps the same number running for you. So they don't have your number. That's good to know.
In 1.8 miles, turn left onto West Highway 290.
Here on 88.7 Geek Live, we like to spice things up. So you claim to be a Marvel fan. Let's find out. Pop quiz lip sync battle. Can you keep up?
Souls of infinity, space, time, soul, mind, power, and reality. Oh yeah.
Oh, how quiet.
Take the exit, then keep right to merge onto West Cesar Chavez Street.
You are little me, so you won't be leaving. Will you?
Stay in the left 2 lanes.
Don't leave.
Oh, good old McDonald's. As you can tell by the background, it's a little bit later in the day. I don't understand every time I want to try to make a little extra money just to guarantee I'm closer to 100 or 200, whatever. I always get hit with some BS. Like, McDonald's, why does it take so long to hand a bag of pre-made food out of the window? There should be no line. There should absolutely be no line. Nobody's paying with a check. Like, I don't understand what's the holdup. Yep, we're still waiting. Oh, finally. We're moving. Wow. You know, I forgot just how exciting and annoying nighttime deliveries actually can be. Eeeh, mama. We've missed 3 lights for them to lay down some freaking cones. Like, y'all had all day to do this. Why now? Why now? Frustration. People. We are back in the apartment. As you know, that signals the end of our day. As I said, I was just going out to have a pretty light day. Sometimes I go like just crazy, sometimes I just kind of coast. I did get started a little bit later today, so what I got today, I will be surprised if we broke 100 because it seems like I did a lot. But honestly, guys, I really wasn't doing much. In between orders, I was on my Instagram. I was actually talking to my friends for maybe a good hour or so. So shame on me. But we got some content, we got a video, and we got to just hang out for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But let's go into the phone and see what all this added up to. And yeah, so just as I say, if you guys are wanting an Instacart compilation video, drop me a comment. Let me know what you guys are thinking about when it comes to that Instacart compilation video. I'm probably gonna do it anyway, but I'm just wanting to see where your guys' heads are. And also too, let me know what you guys think about me making a video on how to make videos and thumbnails. Just let me know, okay? It is work desk time. Let me go ahead and get a screen recording going. We were in Instacart all day, so we're gonna go into Instacart and see, did we break 100 in Instacart? And we know that we did do a Grubhub, so we'll see if that brought us to where we needed to be. So Instacart, we're gonna go to earnings, $97.28, and Grubhub was like $11, I think. So we definitely hang. Let's see, Instacart. What did they say we were on for 4 hours? I can believe that. Like I said, I was in between orders, guys. I really was slacking off. I was slacking today. Let's go to Grubhub. Okay, we're gonna go to earnings, and why does it have me in? There we go. So in Grubhub for today, we made $11.10. There was a mystery app. Yeah, I did turn on Uber Eats, and Uber Eats brought me to $22.80. So we're gonna add this up. I did 3 trips for Uber Eats. Those clips you saw where my frustration was coming to, it was me doing some Uber Eats, because after Grubhub sent me that one order, they sent me nothing else. But I spent so much time in traffic, it just burned a whole lot of time. Like 9 o'clock is when the zones reset for Uber Eats. That's when you're not getting paid as much to be out there. So that's where I cut it. 7 o'clock is kind of where I'm cutting it with the grocery apps. And if I stay out any longer, it's definitely going to be a Grubhub Uber Eats kind of night. But I wasted so much time in traffic, it just ruined my night. Sometimes you got to know when to cut it off and just come home, and that's kind of what happened. But anyway, let's go down here to the earnings. I did 3 trips. 1 person tipped me, and it looks like they tipped me fairly well, actually. Let me go down here and look at this. Yeah, so the base pay for this order was $4.79, and this person tipped me $8. Much appreciated. There are 2 more orders that have not tipped yet, so if they do, you guys know I'm going to be putting it on the screen all together. So that was the 3 apps I worked. I guess while we're on here, we can just kind of do a little calculation to see where we are for at least right now. Let's clear that out. So Uber says $22.80, Grubhub $11.10, and then we had Instacart, which was $97, brain fart, 28. So we made $131.18. It's actually not bad, considering I have 2 more people that didn't tip. Oh, and then let's not forget about what we made on eBay today. eBay total looks like that Jasmine pendant brought me $9.95. So let's go ahead and add that to the final total here. All right, so adding that brings us to a total of $141.13. Don't know if you guys will be able to see that. I think it might be inverted. All right, so looking at that, I don't feel as bad for slacking the way I did. Who knows where those last 2 tips are gonna bring me, but 141, considering I really didn't put a lot of energy into today. I really didn't. So I'm happy with that, guys, and I'm also happy that you guys made it to this part of the video, which is the end. So before we close this out, you guys know what we gotta do. New people, go down there and hit the subscribe button, because I am making videos every week, if not twice a week. So why wouldn't you want to be here? And we received the tip. Oh, had to put a pause on that. But anyway, new people, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And while I'm looking for this tip, go ahead and hit the notification bell, so when I make new awesome videos like this, you'll be notified and you can come and chat with the rest of us. Speaking of which, every video that I upload, it's gonna be a premiere. And when I do the premieres, I'm on the chat line chatting with you guys while we watch these awesome videos. It's kind of an experience. Let's see here, guys. Let's see. I thought I was done. Somebody just slapped me with a tip. Let's see. Uber. It's loading. It's broken. They're all gonna laugh at you. Uber, you love to make a fool out of me. I thought we were friends. All right, so pulling this back up, it looks like it brought us to $26.70. So let's add that into the total here. Okay, so unless another tip comes in before I close this video out, this is the final total, just in case another tip comes through. I don't know, maybe so. Not bad, not bad. Getting closer to 150, 200 all the time. Where was I? Oh yeah, like this video, subscribe if you're new, comment below. Until then, riders, drivers, it's been real. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me, but it's time for me to go. But I'll catch you on the next ride. Peace. Oh, and to run one more thing by you. A lot of you guys ask me about like the YouTube and the payment that comes from YouTube. You know, since YouTube is this mystical, magical beast that I never thought I was gonna be on the other end of it. Like honestly, guys, when I made this channel, based on how my other channels were growing, I was like, okay, this channel seems to have a little bit more momentum. I estimate this channel will be at 1,000 subscribers by October. That's what I was pushing for. October, and like we're close to 5K, you know? Like, I think by October I should be by 5 or maybe even 6 with the graces of you guys. Like everything that you guys do lets YouTube know what this channel is and that it's here. You guys commenting, you guys interacting, you guys watching it as for as long as you can, and when we have the premieres, you guys show up and we're like hanging out. The premieres are awesome, by the way. It feels like we're all going to the movies. Like we're all just kind of sitting around and people coming in like, hey fam, what's going on? What we watching on HBO? Like it's been an amazing experience. You have no idea how you've changed my life. And even you guys who sign up with my promo codes and having that little extra mystical, magical money that shows up that I wasn't even expecting helps with a lot of expenses. It helps me not have to hustle and grind so hard on some days where I can be like, okay, I can spend a little bit more time filming in the store and kind of goofing off because I can make some pretty cool content that I feel sacrificing a few orders here is going to pay off in the back end with YouTube when my YouTube checks come in. So that's been really, really awesome. Even with the Get Upside stuff, like I go in there, I cash out my thing, and I come in like the next week and I'm already up $20. And it's because of you guys. You guys are doing this. You guys are impacting my life in such positive way. The highlight of my day, honestly, is when I upload a video, you know, hang out with you guys through the premiere, but then come back home and then get to come back and read all the comments. Or waking up the next day after I cleared off the comments and there's a whole bunch of other ones to read. You guys make this experience fun. So thank you, thank you, thank you. But what I was really gonna come here and talk to you guys about is about maybe doing a monthly recap. So that way I feel like that's a better way to represent the YouTube thing, because YouTube has been paying on the 22nd of every month and it goes right into my savings account. So I think if you guys want, I'll start doing a monthly recap where I'll just get on, you know, just for a little bit and talk about all the apps that I worked that month, plus YouTube. And if eBay threw me a couple little bones, then we can put the eBay money in there too, because that is a gig that I've done. And if I sold any art, we can put it all in there. We can just mix it all up into the gig life pot and we can see what we've made. Yeah, I think that'd be kind of cool. What do you guys think? Let me know.